You're listening to KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, 102.1 on your dial, all day, every day. Eagle 102 KJFM Radio. Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
Good evening and welcome to Night 4. It's men's semifinal night at the 27th Annual Clopton Invitational Tournament. Mark Fronick, Mary Ann Everhart here in the Dale Miller Gymnasium. Maddie down the hall getting ready for the consolation semifinals. It's a big night, full night of basketball here on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Calumet of Missouri, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Back at Clopton High School, getting ready for 2 games here in the high school gym. It's the championship semifinals. Our first game tonight, the Clopton Hawks take on the Winfield Warriors, and then Ellsbury and Louisiana in the late game. Ellsbury the 2 seed, Louisiana the 3. Clopton the top seed in this tournament, and Winfield is the number 5 seed. Got the only real mild upset for the men in the opening round over Monroe City. So 1 versus 5 here in the semifinal, the first of 2 semifinals. Mark Fronick, Mary Ann Everhart here in the high school gym. We've got Maddie down the hall getting ready for 2 consolation semifinal games. And Maddie, what do you have on tap?
We have Silex and Monroe City getting ready to get things started. Silex is starting 5, just haven't gotten to Monroe City's yet, but things are getting settled here in the gym. Teams are not warming up as of yet. Cheerleaders are, though, trying to find a place to go as Silex takes the court, but it'll be Silex and Monroe City competing for that consolation championship to make it there, at least this evening.
And they'll take on the winner of Wright City Mark Twain. That's scheduled for 7:30. We'll check in with Maddie throughout the evening and get you some Eagle 102 game breaks from the middle school gym and those consolation semis so we can properly set up championship night on Saturday. But this is an interesting matchup.
It is.
Winfield kind of surprised their record, and they're a 5 seed in this tournament after where they've been the last few years.
Well, you know, of course, they came down as far as losing some people, but they still have Peter Nickel on there. Peter Nickel, Brady Creech were big impact players on a Tuesday evening. Definitely going to have to watch those this evening. So they didn't lose that. I think they just lost some of their height and some of their defensive ability. So we're going to have to keep an eye on them. They've had some tough competition so far this season. It'll just come down to which team shows up tonight.
Yeah, they play in a very tough conference down in the St. Charles area as well. We'll take a break, come back with our keys to the game for you after this on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by the Mercantile Bank, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pepsi.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM, sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
And Marianne, before we get into our keys to the game, wanted to send our condolences out to the family of Mick Mailer, a longtime small business owner, Rick Mailer and Sons, Backhoe and Excavating, longtime supporter of Silex Schools and Silex Sports, and a longtime advertiser with us here at KJFM. He passed away this week, and our thoughts and prayers are going to Mick and his family and all his employees as well.
Absolutely. So, again, from all of us here at KJFM. Keys to the game tonight, Mark. I think, number one, Tyler Kuntz had a great night on Tuesday night. He came out, he ended the night 6 points shy of tying the most points scored in a game here at the Clopton Invitational Tournament. He ended his night with 31 points. And I think that's probably going to be a big key for tonight, is for him to get hot and to be a leader on the court tonight.
And it is going to be tough for Clopton as the 1 seed coming off a blowout victory.
Yes.
Winfield was in a tight game for most of the night against Monroe City before pulling away and winning by 11. So they're in that tournament mindset, but Clopton needs to kind of get that focus, and I think a fast start is key in that.
It is. And, on Tuesday night, the Evans brothers, they both contributed well, basically in the first half. They were Silex, I don't know that kept him out of it in the second half, but they weren't as dominant in the second half for whatever reason that is. They're going to have to be dominant in all 4 quarters tonight.
Yeah, I think that's a big key, is to get the two big guys, the brothers, the Evans brothers, working down low early and often here for this Clopton Hawks offense. About 7 minutes to go before tip-off. We'll check our starting lineups for you after this on the Bowling Green Pharmacy pregame show.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Knight Equipment Company, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
Hi, this is Amy at Community State Bank of Missouri. Did you know we offer health savings accounts? If you have a high deductible health plan, you may qualify for a health savings account. HSAs are designed to help you save your money to help pay your deductible. Talk to your employer about our health savings account and let them know you want to keep your money right here at home. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green Clopton and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athletes. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And our starting lineups for this ball game. First for the number 5 seed Winfield Warriors. They're 3-7. Coached by John Varner. They'll start a junior, number 0, Micah Burke. Junior at 6 foot, number 2, Brady Creech gets the start. A senior at 6 foot, number 14, Peter Nickel. Senior at 6'2", number 22, Caden Kyman. And a junior at 6 foot, number 30, Caden Palmer, rounds out the starting 5. For the number 1 seed Clopton Hawks, they're 9-2, coached by Tony Francis. They'll start a 6'2" senior, number 1, Tyler Kuntz. Junior at 6 foot, number 3, Chase Hall. 5'9" sophomore, number 11, Jordan Genowine in the starting 5. And the Evans brothers, a 6'4" junior, number 42, Cash Evans. And a sophomore at 6'3", number 44, Kane Evans. So again, for the Hawks, it's Coons, Hall, Genowine, Evans, and then for the Warriors, it's Burke, Creech, Nickel, Kyman, and Palmer. Band sounds good.
They do sound good. I've been very impressed with them this year.
Yeah, they stopped playing just in time for me to give them the compliment. There they go again.
They're going to start up. They'll be here the rest of the week, I believe, and it's one of those things that, we don't always get to enjoy it. Mark, when you and I, many boo-hoos decades ago, were in school, Pep Band was at every home game there was, and that's something that when they're not here, you do miss them.
I was in the Pep Band. We weren't at every not at my school. Yeah, we were required to do 3 games.
3? That's it?
Yeah. Our school was different.
I'll go with that. Okay, let me back this up then. Back in the day when I was tooting that trumpet, we were required at every single home game, and I kind of miss hearing them at the games they're not at this year.
About 3.5 minutes to go before we tip it off. We'll take a break as the teams continue to warm up. It's Clopton and Winfield, 1 versus 5, and then Ellsbury, Louisiana, plus coverage from the middle school gym and the consolation semifinals. It's all coming up here on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ's Salon.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. The crew and I at Mid-America are qualified to do everything from preventative maintenance to engine repair, state inspections, run diagnostics, and more. We also sell used vehicles. Check out our lot or visit our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com. Remember, if you find yourself stuck on the side of the road, just give us a call. We offer 24-hour towing and roadside assistance. Mid-America Auto and Towing, where quality work and customer service is our top priority. Just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Just to get us updated, our coverage will start an hour earlier tomorrow, 4:45 pregame. Girls Championship night will start with Monroe City, Louisiana for consolation. Then Clopton against Silex at 6:30 for 3rd place. Round out the night with Ellsbury taking on Winfield for the tournament championship.
Yeah, and this is the 3rd time that they will have met already this year. And Winfield has the 2-0 win. So Ellsbury definitely looking for some revenge, and I'm pretty sure they're probably going to see each other in the Bowling Green tournament as well.
Probably. It's one of those weird years where just the same two teams just keep meeting up.
They do.
And we're not even really halfway through the season yet.
We haven't even gotten close.
8 minutes are on the clock, getting ready for on-court introductions and the national anthem. So we'll take a break, come back with basketball from the 27th annual Clopton Invitational on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, Volan Chevrolet, Sun Window Company, and Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
Getting ready for the starting lineups here in the gymnasium. We've already done them here on air, but
we got the smooth, buttery voice of Principal Dean Street giving them here in the high school gymnasium.
Is that what we're saying?
That I think he paid me some money. I think that's what he wanted me to say. That's my sponsorship.
Get him a little caffeine.
Yeah, he's not quite as pumped up as maybe some of the others in the past, but you know.
I like the new Winfield road uniforms.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
Red, trimmed down the sides with some black piping and white numbers across the top.
And, of course, the white numbers with the black outlines is amazing.
Well, that's good.
Because, you know, with some of these other jerseys, we struggle with it with their dark numbers.
Oh, definitely. There was a set of Clopton jerseys. What was it? They were gray on gray.
Yeah.
I did not like those.
Yeah, they still got them. They just haven't broke them out here at the tournament. So.
Well, let's check in with Maddie one more time as we get ready for action here in the high school gym.
Monroe City is leading this one 7-0 with 6:33 to go here in the first quarter. Quincy Mayfield with a big three to lead off the game, and then it was Jalen Countryman just sinking 2 free throws. He also had 2 points earlier from down low, and he had a layup. So Silex is down 7 and fouled. That was Tyler Twelman. He will get ready to head to the free throw line as well. It is 7-0. Monroe City leading Silex from the middle school gym. That was an Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much, Maddie. We'll check in with her throughout the night. The team's into the center circle now. It'll be Kyman jumping center for Winfield against Cash Evans. Ball up, and Cash wins it forward. And Clopton will get the opening possession of this ball game. With it out, high is Kane. Hands it off for Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz over to the far wing for Chase Hall. Hall works against Micah Burke. To the near side for Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz out for Kane. Kane, one bounce, almost traveled, almost had it taken away. Nice play by Chase Hall to retain the possession. Now he gets it down to the wing for Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz gets it to Cash. He's tied up, and the arrow will favor Winfield. So really, Clopton couldn't get any penetration going there.
That man-to-man defense that Winfield put in the place there, that did a good job for the Warriors.
Warriors take it across the line. With it is Kyman. To the free throw line. And what do we have?
Peter Nichols going to get called on that every time as he drops that elbow or that shoulder a little bit and it shoves off. He's going to get that offensive call. He'll have to watch that this evening. That's the first foul, and he's one they don't need.
Knocked out of bounds by Winfield, so Clopton will inbound again on the far sideline. 7:12 to go here in the first. It's Hall with it in the backcourt. He's going to have to start his dribble to the near side. Tyler Kuntz works it down low to Kane. Kane goes off the glass. No good, and the rebound picked up by Brady Creech. Creech on the run to the near side for Micah Berg. Passed up the three, gave it off to Peter Nickel. His three was short, and the rebound picked up by Kane Evans. Ahead with a couple of passes to Tyler Kuntz into the offensive end for Clopton. Stolen away by Peter Nickel. He's on the run to the hoop, and he puts it in for the first two of the night. Defense is quick for these Winfield Warriors.
They are, and that's two turnovers that I'm sure Coach Tony Francis is not happy with his Hawks.
Cross the line. It's Kuntz. Dumps it off last second. Shot good off the glass for Kane Evans, and he is fouled. Ties the game at 2. Chance to take the lead for the first time from the line. Foul goes against Nickel. Excuse me, Palmer.
Yeah, they changed it. I thought it was against Nickel as well.
Like he had the offensive foul earlier. A little slow getting the foul up on the board. Shot was no good. Here's Brady Creech off the rebound for Winfield. 6:13 to go in the first. Tied at 2. Now with it high is Peter Nickel. Lob pass down low, off a couple of hands out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Warriors.
I think they probably could have got it off of Creech if Cash Evans' hand hadn't gotten in the way, but his hand stuck up a little higher, and once Creech bumped it, it hit Cash's and went out of bounds.
Went pretty high in the air, too, off of Evans' arm. All the way out high to Creech. Free throw line to the near side. Nickel. Good job by Hall to get out there and defend against that three, but Nickel pops the shot anyway from inside 3 and takes a 4-2 lead.
And he has all 4 points for the Warriors.
Kick out and then stolen away. And now we're going to have a foul on Tyler Kuntz. Slapped the hand, but the feet came out from under him and sold the call.
It's amazing how many Academy Award winners we do have in high school basketball.
Yeah.
So that's a first team foul for the Hawks.
It's in the near side. You got to keep him out of foul trouble. Far side for Brady Creech. Creech, between the legs dribbling, hands it off for Palmer. Palmer's three is well short. Just scraped the front of the rim. And here comes Clopton again. Kuntz drops it off for Genowine. Dribbles to the top of the key, goes all the way around, kicks it out for a 3 ball. That one's a little bit long. Genowine the rebound, gets it back to Kane. Kane to the hoop and scores.
Quickly, we're tied up at 4-all as Kane Evans now has all 4 points for the Hawks.
So it's Kane against Nickel right now, all the scoring. Here's a 3. That one rims out. Genowine had the rebound. He was set for it, and it took one more hop off the rim. Ended up in the hands of Evans. Kickoff. Here's Kane off the glass. No, rimmed out. Rebound tipped out to Brady Creech, and here comes the Warriors, and we're going to have another foul on Kuntz.
And Kuntz was just running toe-to-toe with him, and when Creech cut over, he cut in front of Kuntz, and it picked up his second foul, so that's going to bring Josh Harvey in off the bench for the Hawks.
Harvey wears number 20, and he is a sophomore at 6 foot. Kyman will inbound on the far side. With 4:36 to go, we're tied at 4, and talking to Coach Varner.
I don't understand what it was. Coach Varner has a question, but I'm not sure about what. So,
and now they've given him a warning. He got a warning in the opening round too, didn't he?
No, it was the Winfield girls coach got a warning last night.
So both Winfield coaches have got a warning.
But I'm trying to figure out what's going on down here. It's Winfield's basketball. The foul went against Kuntz, so I'm not sure what that was. I think maybe he wanted a shooting foul.
That is a possibility, but there was no way he was shooting. Free throw line, drives the lane, trying to dump it off, almost threw it out of bounds. Now another pass is taken away by Harvey.
And that's the first turnover for the Warriors here in the first quarter.
Hall ahead to Genowine. Nearing the midway point of this first quarter. 4 points aside. Harvey with it to Kane. No one moving, so he comes out high. Drops it off for Chase Hall. Hall to the near side for Harvey. To a cutting Genowine. Hands it off to Kane. Now to Cash. Cash at the low blocks. Kicks it back out to Genowine for 3. That one's off the mark, and the rebound grab by Palmer for Winfield. He almost double dribbled.
And I will tell you that both these teams do not look like the same teams that were playing on Tuesday night.
Here's Burke. He's going to take a long-range three, and that one's good. Micah Burke puts the Warriors ahead by 3. Cash in the backcourt, up to Harvey. One bounce, pass tipped and stolen away. Here comes Nickel. Back for the Warriors. He's going to put on the brakes and wait for his teammates. Out high for Brady Creech, over to the right wing. Another long-range three. That one's a little too long, and the rebound pulled down by Genowine. Good crossover. Gets him across the line. Then he's caught from behind, almost stolen away. Gets it to Kane. Near side. Hall. Back to Kane up high. To Genowine on the left wing. Just working the perimeter. Now they get it to Cash. Cash is fouled.
And I tell you what, really, he got his jersey pulled from behind by Creech. I'm not sure which one they're going to tag this on. They're going to get it on Palmer, which is his second. But Cash, Creech behind him had a hold of his jersey, pulling that way you could see extended.
Harvey to inbound, goes out high. Cash had to go up and get that one, or it was going to go to the backcourt. Now he's got it again to Kane. Back to Cash. To Kane again. Lobs it. Back to Cash. To Kane. Down low. Shot off the glass. Good, and a foul. What passing. Harvey gets the bucket and the bruise. As he went backdoor, Evans found him.
And that is, I believe, the third foul it is on Caden Palmer.
So we will probably not see him again this half. 2:27 to go in the first. And Harvey can tie it with a free throw. He does. First made free throw for either side. And it's 7-7. 2:22 to go here in the first quarter. Out high with it is Nickel. To the near side for Burke. Going to try the tray. That's off the mark, and the rebound grabbed by Cash. Ahead to Genowine. Now to Harvey. Josh finds a cutting Kane. He's partially blocked. Fights away the rebound, but they're going to call a tie-up. And the jump ball arrow favors Clopton this time with 2:01 to go.
You know, jumping up between trees like that, he was really trying to draw the foul and see if he could get to the free throw line, and the refs just didn't buy it.
Yeah, when you start in there sometimes, like, oh, now the pass too long, and it's a fast break going the other way. Brady Creech to the hoop and in.
That's the 5th turnover here in the half, first quarter for the Hawks.
And the appropriate response from Tony Francis on the Clopton bench. Here's Kane, out for Hall. Chase backs up. Onto the wing of the Hawk at center court. To Genowine, back to Hall. Tried to force it in again to Cash, and it's taken away. Here's Nickel. Floater, basket. He's got 6 points.
6 of the 11. We still have 1:18 to go in the first.
11-7, Winfield leads the 5, leading the 1 here in the opening quarter. 1:10 on the clock. Kane gets to Cash. Back to Genowine for 3. Not Genowine, but Hall. And he nails that tray. Makes it a 1-point game. Minute to go here in the quarter. If we have a stoppage before the end of the quarter, we'll check in with Maddie. Pass down low and out of bounds. And let's send it to the middle school gym for an Eagle 102 game break.
It has been all Monroe City here. It's 21-5. They lead Silex. It's their biggest lead of the evening. And at the free throw line is Reese Bullig for Monroe City. He makes it 22-5 for Monroe City. So all Monroe City in the middle school gym. Silex just can't get anything going. It's been an Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you, Maddie. Offensive foul called against Brady Creech as he threw out that elbow.
And Coach Varner and the referee who gave him the warning are exchanging a couple looks here, so not going to be shocked if we don't see a T here in this game.
Yeah, we got a long way to go in this one. To have a warning issued in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
11-10, Winfield does lead. They get it down low. Clopton does off the glass. And Jason Hain, who just came in the ball game, gives Clopton the lead at 12-11.
That's their first lead of the night.
Here's a 3 back the other way. No good. And Kane with the rebound. 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. Over to the far side for Hall. Hall gets it to the corner for Hain. Try to force one in, gets it to Genuine. Now to Evans off the glass. Kane with 2 more. He's got 6 here in the first quarter. A 3-point lead is Clopton's biggest of the night so far. They get it down low. And at the buzzer, Daniel Barth's shot rims out, and Clopton will have a 3-point lead heading to the second quarter. 14-11 after 1 from the Clopton tournament on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Pogue Ford, Silex Banking Company, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and KJFM Eagle 102.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Eolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
That shot short to start the second quarter. And the ball stolen back by Winfield. Another shot blocked by Cash Evans. And he hands it to brother Kane, who hands it to Chase Hall to get across the line. Now, great cut and a dump off by Genuine to Hain. Hain finishes. He's got 4 points and a timeout taken as Clopton is extended to a 5-point lead here in the first 35 seconds of the second quarter. 16-11, they lead Winfield on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
This is Michael Mudd, president of Silex Banking Company. Through the years, we've continually upgraded and added new technology. With internet banking, we offer all the modern banking conveniences. Visit silexbank.com to check balances, transfer funds, make loan payments, view statements, and pay bills. Silex Banking Company also offers mobile banking and mobile check deposit. Silex Banking Company, still locally owned and operated in the same responsible manner when it began in 1892. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Ellsbury has arrived for their game against Louisiana. This one just 35 seconds into the second quarter, and it's 16-11 Clopton. Winfield came out the hotter team, but since Caden Palmer's gone to the bench with 3 fouls, Clopton has been able to surpass them and now pull 5 points ahead. Here's a 3 for Winfield, and that one drops through. Brady Creech has 5 points. Just like that, it's a 2-point game again.
Takes nothing to get right back into this matchup.
Slowly across. Well, he's not across yet. Now Chase Hall does get across the line. Hands it off for Genuine. Jordan back to the corner. Waits for the defense to fly by. Steps inside 3. Shot long. And Kane the rebound. Gets it back. Hall to the corner now for Hain. Back to Hall. And he'll just dribble out top. Back to Hain. Hain to Hall. Chase to Genuine.
I wonder if Coach Tony Francis ever loses his voice with as much as he screams.
I doubt it. Little pull-up jumper there for Jordan Genuine. He gets his first points of the night. Extends the lead back to 4. With it is Kyman. Now for Peter Nickel. Nickel just leaves it on the far side for Brady Creech. Creech, pull-up jumper, no good. And the rebound knocked around, picked up by Kane. Evans gives to Hall across the line to Genowine. Genowine pulls up, shot no good, but a foul.
And he's going to the free throw line.
And Nickel better watch out or he's going to get teed up. He's following the referee, stating his case, while the ref was trying to report that foul. It's his second.
Yeah, they're having a nice conversation. Looks to be all good. First free throw shot is up and short from Genowine.
Clopton as a team, one of their first 3 from the stripe. Coming off the bench, Sean Nickel. Second shot is good.
19-14 our score, 5:57 to go here in the first half.
Back to their biggest lead of the night. At 5, which is what it was just after the start of this quarter. Method is Creech. They're giving him a lot of room. He missed on that jumper, was short with it. Genowine goes coast to coast, can't hit the runner, punches the wall, and goes back the other way.
And just like that, there's Creech.
Creech missed the layup going back the other way. He didn't slap anything, though.
He may have been backboard as high as he got.
Yep. Genowine. Dribbled in, gives it back to Hall. Now to Cash. Just uses his body, makes the room, and scores. First 2 points for Cash Evans.
Use what you got to get what you want.
5 minutes to go here in the first half. 21-14, Clopton leads.
Largest lead of the night for the Hawks.
That is Sean Nickel. Here's a 3 ball from the near side, and that one drops through. Micah Burke's second tray of the night.
And it didn't even move. It didn't even rotate. Have a few more shots like that, and they'll be back in the lead.
Kind of like a drone shot or something.
It was.
On the far side of Tane. 4:30 to go here in quarter number 2. Kane out high. Hands it off to Genowine, then gets out of his way. Goes off his own foot, and Nickel taking it back the other way for Winfield. And to the hoop and in, Burke. Sean Nickel kind of lost control a little bit, so he just waited for somebody to drive.
But nice reflexes by him just to pull up, stop, turn his back, and hand it to the next person coming.
Almost an alley-oop. Now another steal by Nickel, but gets it right back to Hall. Genowine to Cash. He's stripped of the ball, and here comes Winfield again. On the run, it's Brady Creech. Shot no good.
Yeah,
Bodies flying.
Winfield's coach wanted to know where the foul was on that one, and I think probably the fans are probably okay to question it.
Another steal, and a foul going to be called on Chase Hall.
That's 3 back-to-back turnovers for the Hawks.
They lead 21-19, 3:42 to go here in the first half. And another timeout taken by Clopton. 21-19 our score in the second quarter on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Calumet of Missouri, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products found in the local concession stands, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. If you are wanting something other than soda, enjoy Bubbler, Klarbrunn Water, Lipton Teas, Gatorade, and more. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Winfield with the ball after the timeout, trailing Clopton 21-19, 3:32 to go in the first half. Mark Trunick, Marianne Everhart here in the Dale Miller Gymnasium, 27th annual Clopton Invitational. As that little jumper from the baseline is good for Sean Nickel, his first 2 points, and we're tied at 21.
Doesn't take long between these two. No, Chase Hall slowing things down a little bit for the Hawks.
Yeah, there's another pass rejected. Hall gets it back, but he gives up his dribble. Now gives the ball to Kane. Evans to Genowine, back to Hall on the baseline. Trying to force one into the middle of the lane. It's taken away by Micah Burke. Winfield can take the lead. Oh, and they will. Shot off the glass. Good. Logan Keel makes it 23-21. He was wide open. Clopton just didn't come back. I think if you do a little misdirection, some pump fakes on your passes, you can get to Winfield up in the air and get them committing fouls.
Right now, Clopton just needs to take care of the basketball. They've got 10 turnovers here in the first half.
There's a three that's long. Rebound out to the far side and out of bounds. They are not afraid, Winfield aren't, to throw their bodies out there to get a loose ball.
I think they've forgotten this is basketball, not football.
Luke Pruitt, he's got a football body. Big guy into the ball game. Also coming in, Daniel Barth.
Barth was instrumental in their victory over Monroe City on Tuesday night.
Genowine. Out high for the Hawks, trailing by 2. Kicks it to the corner. Hain hands it off to Kane. Evans back to Genowine. Hall for 3. That one drops through. Chase Hall, his second tray of the night, gives Clopton back the 1-point lead. Minute 51 to go here in the first half. We got a good one here. Brady Creech with it. Hands it off for Nickel. That's Sean Nickel. Now for Barth. Barth leaves it for Nickel. To the near side. Back to Creech at the top. They like, ooh, there's a big collision. Rims out, the shot does, but Nickel out to get the rebound.
But Genowine was still getting himself up off the floor.
Now for Barth. Barth, a scooper, goes over everything. Cash the rebound for Clopton. Down to a minute 10 to go. Kane with it. Over to Genowine as they set the offense. To Cash, to Kane. Off the glass and in. He's got 8. First points of the second quarter. We're down to 57 seconds. 26-23 Hawks lead. They've led by as many as 6. Winfield won't go away. Barth with it on the far point. Out high. Now for Pruitt. Pruitt. Pass tipped and taken by Genowine. Jordan to the hoop. Can't hit. Gets the ball back. Gets it to Kane. Kane off the glass. He'll finish. He's got 10. We're down to 30 seconds to go. Back to a 5-point lead for the Hawks at 28-23. 25 on the clock as Winfield sets the offense, and a timeout taken by Coach Varner and the Warriors. 24.4 seconds to go. Let's send it down the hall to the middle school gym for an Eagle 102 game break.
Silex has had quite a few turnovers here in the middle school gym. They have put up a couple of points here in the second quarter. There's 4:40 left to go in the first half, and they trail Monroe City 27-12. We have Cole Fessler at the free throw line, and he was perfect there. 27-13 is our score. 4:40 to play at the half, and that's been an Eagle 102 game break.
Thank you very much, Manny, and it's nice that they've gotten the offense going a little bit. Need to clean up those turnovers down the hall. Silex does, but down 14. Not as bad as I thought it could be against Monroe City.
Should we be concerned each time we send it to a game break, she's at the free throw line?
We've done pretty well over here.
We have.
I brought my clock management skills down the hall with me for
we appreciate that.
Night 4 of this tournament. With it is Winfield. 20 seconds to go here in the half. Brady Creech, is Winfield going to play for the last shot? No, they take it right to the hoop and score. Brady Creech has 7 already in this game. 28-25, Clopton down to 7 seconds. Here's Genowine. Made a good move, then lost it off his knee. Ball loose. Here's Hain. A little long on that shot, and that'll do it for the first half here at the Clopton tournament. 28-25, Clopton leads Winfield. We'll be back with the halftime show for you after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana offers affordable, home-like senior living, enabling your loved ones the independence they want and the services they need. Staffed 24 hours a day with low resident-to-staff ratio and designated areas to visit your loved ones safely, rest assured Lynn's Heritage House provides peace of mind for you and those you love. So if you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or need care from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House has rooms ready. Call to set up a tour and visit soon, 754-4020, or visit 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy. Conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, Infant through Adult Immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
At the half here in the Dale Miller Gymnasium, championship semifinals for the men, and the Clopton Hawks can't shake Winfield. They lead the Warriors 28-25 after 2 quarters. Mark Runick, Marianne Eberhardt here in the Dale Miller Gymnasium looking down on Ed Lindsay Court, and things just got a little sloppy there for Clopton for a while.
They did. I think really they missed Tyler Kuntz out there. He got in some foul trouble in the first quarter, got 2 quick fouls, ended up sitting the whole first half, and his leadership skill and ball handling skills I think were missed. Clopton got to where they were trying to force the ball a little much here in the first half, ended up with 10 turnovers, which we know Coach Francis isn't going to be happy about. And if you look at that compared to Winfield, Winfield had 2 turnovers, 1 in each quarter.
Yeah, that's they play a very aggressive style. We've seen that for years. Doesn't matter the personnel. But they played about as well as they can play in the first 2 quarters.
Absolutely, and I tell you what, really, Peter Nichols sitting down I think may have hurt them a little bit, but Sean Nichols seemed to step up and really fill that void, and they did a nice job, put some points on the board. I don't feel like they lost as much with him on the bench as they could have if they didn't have somebody like this step in that role.
Yeah, it seemed like for a couple minutes after Caden Palmer went to the bench with 3 fouls, they were trying to find themselves, but they did and got back in this ball game and even took a lead for a short time before Clopton got it back together and got the 3-point lead. 28-25 after 2 quarters. We'll go through first half scoring and check in with Maddie down the hall when we continue the Eagle 102 halftime report.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by the Mercantile Bank, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pepsi.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Casey Sutton, certified athletic trainer with Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Second half about 4 minutes away. 28-25. Clopton leading Winfield after 2. And our first half scoring looks like this for Winfield. 8 points for Micah Burke, 7 for Brady Creech, 6 for Peter Nickel, and then 2 each for Sean Nickel and Logan Keel. And for Clopton, 10 points for Kane Evans, 6 for Chase Hall, 4 points for Jason Hain, 3 each for Jordan Genowine and Josh Harvey, and 2 points for Cash Evans, as we need to get Cash going a little bit.
We know Cash has done a great job with assists tonight. He may not actually be putting the ball in the hoop, but he's definitely dishing it off and is able to get the ball into others' hands. He's also done a nice job rebounding underneath the basket for the Hawks.
And they've been doubling him quite a bit.
Oh, absolutely.
Down low, letting those guards run around defensively and tip the passes, and then they just keep that double right
on
glued
him.
to Cash, and that's worked out so far for the Winfield Warriors, as they're right in this ballgame, trailing Clopton by just 3 at 28-25. Let's send it down the hall for a halftime update from the middle school gym.
44-21, Monroe City leads with 12.6 seconds left in the first half. And, well, wouldn't you know, we're going to the free throw line again. There's been lots of fouls, lots of turnovers over here. Silex is trying to find a groove, and they've been able to sink some shots as of late, but still trailing by 23 as number 42 for Monroe City goes to the free throw line, and we'll stay at 44-21. 10 seconds to go in the half. This has been an Eagle 102 game break.
Always at the free throw line, Maddie. 28-25, our score.
I'm staying.
What's that? You're just staying there at the free throw line?
That's where the game will be played for the rest of
All right,
of the night.
Go ahead and take a charge. 28-25 here. We'll be back with the second half after this on Eagle 102.
Clopton Tournament coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Knight Equipment Company, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat Debit Card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat Debit Card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Second half set to begin here from the 27th annual Clopton Invitational men's semifinals, championship semi. Clopton leading Winfield 28-25 through 2 quarters. Mark Chronic, Marianne Everhart here in the high school gym.
Don't forget, we've got a great matchup coming up immediately following this. Number 2 Ellsbury taking on number 3 Louisiana. And Mark, you all had a fabulous game between Louisiana and Mark Twain on Tuesday night.
Yeah, that was a surprising effort from the Mark Twain Tigers, because I didn't think that Louisiana was even playing down to the Tigers, and it was a game throughout.
So with the basketball is Hall. Hall looks to Genowine. Brings it back near side to Evans.
Works it to Cash, now to the corner for Kuntz, and his three is short. And they're going fast break the other way. And up and over. Brady Creech up to 9 points with the layup there, 28-27. Over to the far side. Here's Genowine. Ooh, and that pass is picked off by Brady Creech, and more of that sloppiness, and he has 4 points in the quarter already, 11 for the game, and Winfield takes a 1 point lead. Timeout on the floor, 29-28. Winfield leads Clopton from the Clopton Invitational on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ Salon.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
40 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Already a timeout taken by Clopton. They trail now by 1 after leading at the half by 3, by 3.
And it looks like we do have all the starters back in.
And a travel called on Kane. He was trying to avoid going out of bounds on that baseline. Is that 3 turnovers already?
2 or 3, yep.
I think every possession so far in the first minute ended with a steal or a violation. With it is Creech. He's got all 4 points here in the second half. Misses on this long 2. And Cash the rebound. Kuntz with it. Hands it off for Genowine. Genowine. Back to Kuntz, now to Cash. Over to the far side. Here's Hall for 3. That one is off the mark. Kuntz the rebound. His putback no good. Tipped to the near side and taken away by Nickel for Winfield. Burke. He'll take a 3 in transition. No good. Clopton almost lost that rebound. They were kind of standing around. Kane had it knocked away from behind. Has to come back. Genowine. Through Hall to Kuntz. Kuntz going to go baseline around Nickel, right to the basket and in. Tyler Kuntz, first points of the night. Puts Clopton back ahead by a point, 2 minutes into his third quarter. With it is Brady Creech. Out high for Caden Kyman. Now Creech with it again. To Peter Nickel.
Kind of looks like Winfield may be slowing things down just a little bit.
A little bit, and we're going to have a foul whistled against the Hawks on the floor against Genowine.
Looking down, that's only the 4th team foul for the Hawks.
Yeah, there just hasn't been many whistles.
There hasn't. Now, hopefully we didn't just jinx everybody.
Yeah. With it is Micah Burke to inbound on the baseline for the Warriors, and he comes out high and fought for, and a tie-up. It's going to stay with the Warriors. That's a really athletic play by Jordan Genowine.
That was. And I tell you what, he didn't let go at all.
He went up. I mean, he was what?
He was airborne.
2-3 foot off the ground.
Oh, yeah.
And still managed to control his body to avoid picking up a foul.
Yes.
Here's Nickel. Back into the ball game. Palmer, he couldn't get the shot off. Passed it back out, and here comes Clopton off the miss. To Kuntz. Tyler Kuntz. Pass rejected, taken away. And here comes the Warriors, and an offensive foul called against Brady Creech.
And he just held his hands up as I think it was Tyler Kuntz that hit the deck.
Got the whole Logan clan standing in front of us. Getting ready for the Louisiana game. Here's Chase Hall. To Kuntz.
Kuntz calls out a new play.
Over to the far side for Kane. Kane back to Kuntz. Trying to draw a charge. There was no contact against Creech, and an easy finish for Clopton now that he's laying on the ground. 32-29. Who ended up finishing that?
Cash.
That's what I thought. He's got 4. Nickel down for Palmer. Palmer kicks it back out and around to Brady Creech. Creech on the left point. Hands it for Palmer. Now to Nickel. Nickel, top of the key. To Kyman. Now for Burke. Burke tried to force a pass inside. It's taken away off a tip by Evans. Kuntz. Kicks it near side for Chase Hall. Center of the lane for Cash to Kane. Oh, to a streaking Genoa, and has the ball knocked away from behind by Nickel. That could have been a foul. They let that one go.
Yeah.
Seemed to be some contact in there. Midway point of the third quarter. Off the inbound, a shot good and a foul for Kane. The backwards arch on his back so he was able to get that around the rim was pretty phenomenal, and that's the 4th foul on Caden Palmer.
He'll be looking for the and one.
Logan Keel replaces Palmer.
That was his 4th. Wow.
Yeah. And the free throw sneaks over. He's got 13 points. 3:58 to go here in the third. 35-29. Hawks lead. Back to their biggest lead of the night at 6. That shot no good for Creech, and the rebound comes back the other way to Jordan Genowine, and now we're going to have a foul on. A travel called against Hall. Turnover gives it back to the Warriors. We're under 4 minutes, 3:44 left in this third quarter. Creech slowly across the line to survey the scene. Looked right, came left, up to the top, now Nickel with it. That's Peter Nickel to Brady Creech. Creech, center of the lane, dishes off, shot rims out, got his own rebound, put back good for Keel, and he's fouled.
So he'll be going for that and one now.
Fouls on Genowine, his second.
Picked them both up here in the third quarter.
Back into the ballgame, Daniel Barth, as he replaces Micah Burke. Barth for Burke. And at the line, Keel. 3:28 to go. The shot no good. And the rebound a freebie for Kuntz. To Genowine, over to the far side for Hall. Chase Hall, where's number 3 for the Hawks? Gets it back to Tyler Kuntz. They play catch between the points. Now to Kuntz on the wing. Drops it to baseline. Kick out. Here's a 3, Genowine. That was just a little short. Had a good line. Rebound picked up by Barth. Pass was rejected back to Barth, and here comes Winfield. To the hoop. Scoop. No, but a foul. Going to be called on Cash Evans.
And that'll give him 2 freebie shots from the free throw line. Just Cash's first foul.
2:56 to go in the third quarter. 35-31 to the line. Caden Kyman. And let's send it down the hall for a quick Eagle 102 game break.
This game just getting started again in the second half. 7:32 to play in the third quarter. 44-21. Monroe City is leading Silex. No score as of late, as we're just getting started, but Josh Price has the ball for Silex, looking to make something happen. But once again, it's 44-21. Silex leads Monroe City in the consolation semifinal. This has been a game break from Eagle 102.
Thank you very much, Maddie. Pass taken away, and here comes Winfield again, down 2. Chance to tie or take the lead with the 3.
And once again, that is the 6th turnover here in the third for the Hawks.
3 on the way, no good. Chased down by Kane in the corner. Gets it to Cash ahead. Through Genowine to Hall. Back to Kane. Gives it back to Genowine on the far side. Hall. Out high again for Kane. Now to Kuntz in the corner. He travels the baseline, puts it off the glass and in.
And that's what the Hawks were missing in the first half with Kuntz on the bench.
Found that missing ingredient. 37-33, Clopton leads. Here's Nickel with it on the near point. to Brady Creech. Creech works against Kuntz. Now to Barth. And to Creech again. He goes back to the top of the key. Goes the lane. Off the glass and good. He's got 6 in the quarter, 13 in the game. Minute 42 to go. It's again a 2-point lead for Clopton. Genuine on the far point. To Hall, near side. Now to Kuntz. Kuntz got that one snuck over. He was having trouble finding his dribble the whole way down the baseline, but somehow got it to sneak over the rim and in. Now to a minute 18 to go, 39-35. Third quarter, Barth with it. Drops it off for Nickel. Now to Kyman at the top of the key. Barth again. He'll spot up the tray, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Genuine. Pass tip taken away by Barth, and he's fouled.
And that's going to go against Kuntz. He'll pick up number 3.
59.7 seconds to go in the third. Look down the Clopton bench, and now they are going to get Hain in there for Kuntz. He'll be back to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 1 minute's not going to hurt sitting on the bench. Well, I mean, it might. But
yeah, 39-35. Down to 57 seconds to go. That one was a good look, and unable to come up with the easy bucket was Kyman. Rebound pulled down by Hain. Down to 47 seconds to go in the quarter. 39-35 Clopton. Slowly across the line is Chase Hall.
Maybe looking for the last shot.
Well, yeah, lost that ingredient in Kuntz. So maybe you do want to slow things down. Top of the key. Oh, I thought they were going to take the 3.
That makes me wonder if that's why they're killing clock.
Yep. Out high again for Hall.
Might as well take these opportunities when you get, because I have a feeling probably within the next year or so we're going to see that shot clock here in Missouri. So
down to the baseline. Kane trying to find his way. He finds it with 4 seconds to go off the glass. Kane Evans. Here's a buzzer beater, and it's going to fall 6 foot short. So Clopton will head to the fourth, leading Winfield 41-35. This is the Clopton Invitational on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, Bolin Chevrolet, Sun Window Company, and Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green. The crew and I at Mid-America are qualified to do everything from preventative maintenance to engine repair, state inspections, run diagnostics, and more. We also sell used vehicles. Check out our lot or visit our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com. Remember, if you find yourself stuck on the side of the road, just give us a call. We offer 24-hour towing and roadside assistance. Mid-America Auto and Towing, where quality work and customer service is our top priority. Just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Eagle 102.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Start of the fourth quarter. Shot no good for Genuine, but he's heading to the line to shoot a pair.
He's been held pretty quiet since the first half.
And the free throws have not been great for Clopton tonight. Not many opportunities, but they haven't made the most of them. First shot is good.
Well, look at you going ahead and getting some luck going their way.
Reverse jinx. 42-35. 9 seconds into this fourth quarter. Second shot good as well. We just need to find Jordan Genuine a trip to the line. In the backcourt, Creech over to Kyman. Kyman back to Keel. Pass almost stolen, and Coach Varner thought it was going to be stolen and took a timeout. 7:41 to go in the fourth. 43-35, Clopton leads from the Clopton tournament on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Pogue Ford, Silex Banking Company, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gamm at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Eolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Now just looking down, free throw shooting wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were,
they were 2 for 4 in the first half, but they're 3 for 3 here in the second.
Yeah, so that's well above 50%. And only 3 free throw shots for Winfield the entire game. They all came in the third quarter, and they're 2 of 3. So it'll be Warriors ball in the backcourt. They get it across the line to Caden Kyman. Tried to hand it to Creech, but
he fell and hit all Tyler Kuntz because please don't call a foul on me.
Yeah. Out high, Kyman to the far side for Burke. Micah Burke, a long-range 3 is short, and the rebound picked up by Cash. Nickel almost ended up in the breezeway. That little pump fake shot, Genowine gets it to fall.
Tell you what, he had 15 points the other night, and boy, he's done a nice job taking the lead here tonight.
4 points here in the fourth quarter already, and the lead is 10.
It's the largest of the night for the Hawks.
Just kind of snuck up on us. Here's Nickel for 3. That one was forced. The rebound tracked down by Creech in the corner, however, for the Warriors. Back with 4 fouls is Caden Palmer out there. Creech trying to find Palmer, does. Center of the lane for Kyman, off the glass and in. His first shot from the field, he's got 4 points. 45-37, 6:36 to go in regulation. First of 2 here from the high school gym in the championship semifinals. Ellsbury and Winfield coming up. Genowine to Kane in the corner. He dribbles out, gives it back to Chase Hall. Hall to Kuntz. Tyler Kuntz from the baseline. That jumper's no good. The rebound knocked around to Brady Creech. He's on the run, and we'll just make a big circle after he crosses the center court stripe and start the offense. Getting past the defender with a pump fake was Micah Burke, but his 3 goes out of bounds back to Clopton.
And he lost a shoe in the process.
Yeah, I think that's why he didn't go a little harder after that, Caden Palmer. Afraid he might slip down. Slowly to the line with it is Chase Hall. No pressure from Winfield. Now it picks up as he crosses the line. Genowine to Kuntz out high, over to Kane on the far side. Middle, and taken away by Nickel. Yep, you can't yell for a teammate and then pass it to a spot because this Winfield defense is too quick. That 3 was almost a foot off.
I'll tell you the difference I've seen in Winfield the second half is they're not crashing the boards like they were in the first half. Clopton's getting all the rebounds, which obviously for them is a good thing, but for Winfield, they're going to have to get underneath the basket for those rebounds.
Hall was using his forearm to make a little room. Better be careful with that.
Ended up in the backcourt.
That shot from the corner by Kuntz is no good. And the rebound pulled down by Palmer. Long pass ahead. Burke let one person go by and then shoots the 3. Micah Burke drains it from the near corner. He's got 11 points. It's a 5-point game again. 4:45 to go. Kane with it for the Hawks, and he lost it. They're going to say he was knocked out by Palmer. I think it's a generous call. Burke replaced by Barth.
When Coach Tony Francis sits down and looks at all these turnovers by the Hawks, he is not going to be a happy camper.
Kuntz almost got caught having that pass before he got back in bounds. Oh, great pass to Cash. And he makes no mistake. Puts it off the glass and in. He's got 6 points. It's a 7-point Hawk lead.
That was a nice assist in there from Genowine.
With it is Kyman. To Nickel and trying to return it to Kyman. His back was turned, goes out of bounds back to the Hawks.
So far, the Warriors have had one turnover in each quarter.
Micah Burke back in the ball game. And now a timeout taken by John Varner and the Warriors. 47-40, Clopton leads, 4:12 to go in the fourth on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
47-40, Clopton leads, 4:12 to go here in regulation. Championship semifinals of the Clopton Invitational Tournament. Ellsbury and Louisiana are dressed and ready to take the floor as soon as this one ends. That'll be our second game tonight. And going on now is Silex Monroe City. Monroe City has been ahead throughout that one pretty big, but let's get a quick Eagle 102 game break from Maddie Ingram.
The third quarter is getting ready to end. Just 1 second and a last-second shot from Monroe City, and it is no good. 52-28, they are leading Silex. So Silex was able to put some shots up and gain 7 points in the third quarter and 8 points for Monroe City. So Monroe City still outscoring Silex in the third. We are getting ready to start the fourth quarter, the final quarter of play. 52-28, Monroe City leads Silex. That's been an Eagle 102 game break.
Back underway here after the timeout. Clopton with the ball up by 7. 3:55 to play. Get it to Kane on a drive. He scores and is fouled. Kane Evans has 17, chance to make it 18 from the line.
He's come up big tonight for the Hawks.
Foul was on Micah Burke, his first.
Again, overall, both these teams playing very clean basketball tonight. Fouls have been minimal.
And the shot rims out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Caden Palmer. It made a nice job, or did a nice job clearing out the lane there. Out high with it is Brady Creech. Creech, a two-man pick there. Kick out. Those are hard to run around.
Those are.
Nickel bounces off of Chase Hall, and the foul's going to be on the floor against Chase, his second.
Only the fifth team foul, so knock on wood for both teams, no bonus yet.
3:26 to play here in quarter number 4. Bounce pass into Kyman. His floater goes over the rim. And Kuntz has it back to Chase Hall for the Hawks. 3:15 to go. Tip and a take by Brady Creech. He puts it off the glass and in.
Brady Creech has very quick hands and does a nice job on the defensive side.
He's got 15 points as well. We're down to 3 minutes to go. 49-42 lead. Now a foul going to be, or no, a timeout taken as Kuntz was trapped over on the far sideline near the half-court stripe. 2:56 to play, 49-42. Hawks lead Winfield on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Calumet of Missouri, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
49-42, Clopton leads Winfield. The winner goes on to the championship game. The loser will play in the third place game on Saturday afternoon.
And just to note that those games are actually starting earlier as well. The very first game is at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Coach Francis says they moved them up to try and give people a little bit more of their Saturday night back.
Makes sense. Clopton with it. Hall high for the inbound pass. Now gets a little room, gets it to Coons, who lost it out of bounds. He was looking for a foul call against Nickel. Yeah, Peter Nickel draped all over him. 2:46 to play. 49-42. Out high is Nickel over to the far side for Burke. Burke to Brady Creech. Creech now for Kyman. Caden Kyman. Through Palmer, back to Creech. His shot finds its way down. It bounced off the rim a couple of times. He's got 17 points, and it's a 5-point game. Look out, he's coming from behind too. Genowine is fouled by Nickel. Third on Peter. '15 foul as well here in the second half against the Warriors. 2:19 on the clock. Bounce pass gets it into Chase Hall. The clock running again down to 2:16. To Tyler Kuntz. Kuntz to Hall. Chase. Someone's got to come out and give an option. He gets it to Kuntz. Floater to Cash. Kick out for Genowine. They want to run a little more clock. He'll go through the lane and is fouled. Jordan Genowine will shoot free throws.
And he's done pretty well from there so far this evening.
Clopton up by 5. Under 2 minutes now. The foul was the second on Micah Burke. Number 0 for the Warriors. And the first shot rims out. You jinxed it.
Yep. Good to know I still have the touch.
Yeah. And we'll see if Jordan does on the second shot to make it a 6-point game. Missed them both. Creech gets the uncontested rebound for the Warriors. Off of Nickel's chest, he tracks it down. Out high for Kyman.
Yeah, that back pivot foot was a moving, wasn't it?
Yep. Step around, Burke puts up the 3, no good. And the rebound grabbed by Chase Hall as those two players were tangled up. Ooh, Genowine had to go high to get that pass from Kane.
Yeah, he did. And, man, he was trying to get Burke off of him.
Yep. Genowine and a foul.
And just like that, not only did I jinx Genowine's, apparently I've jinxed the Warriors because that is going to be a 1-and-1. So that is the 7th team foul.
Yep, and Creech will pick up the personal as second. Jordan Genowine to the line for a 1-and-1. He is 50% from the line so far, 3 of 6. And rims out, 3 of 7.
So glad I could do a doozy.
Yeah, you hit him hard.
I did.
1:16 to go. Here's a 3 from the top, and that one by Nickel is out of bounds. 2 Warriors going after it. And Cash to inbound and a timeout taken by the Warriors. Minute 11 to go in the fourth, 49-44. Clopton leads on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by the Mercantile Bank, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pepsi.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
49-44, Clopton leading Winfield. Boys semifinals, championship semifinal. This 27th Clopton Invitational. Tyler Kuntz gets the inbound pass from Cash. Now he has it tipped and taken by Nickel. And putback is good for Brady Creech. Down to 57 seconds to go. It's a 3-point game, 49-46. Genowine gets it back to Cash. Now to Chase Hall in the backcourt. Tip from behind. And a travel called. And Hall got wrapped around a teammate there. He's wincing a little bit and not very happy. He wanted a foul call. A 3 ties it for Winfield. Brady Creech down to 40 seconds. Nickel 4-3, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Cash. Passes ahead to Kane. Kane gonna put on the brakes? No, gives it to Kuntz off the glass and in. Tyler Kuntz has 8, all here in the second half. Ball loose, goes to the floor and still fighting for it. They're not fighting for it, they're fighting.
Oh.
And Coach Francis gets in the middle and gets his team out of there. A timeout taken. All 3 officials came in to break that up before it got out of hand. And now Coach Francis.
Well, I'm not too sure that.
Admonishing his players a little bit.
He is, but I think there's more of it that some hands were laid and.
Yeah.
That basically took care of it.
I think they didn't award a timeout. They called the tie-up.
They did. They called it a jump ball. And possession arrow favored the Warriors.
To the near side, here's Micah Burke. We're down to 18 seconds, 51-46. Here's a 3, top of the key, no. And free throws coming for Brady Creech.
And Jordan Genuine's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah. 15.1 seconds to go. 3 free throws for Brady Creech. First one, good. 51-47. Second shot. These are huge. Good as well. 51-48. Ellsbury and Louisiana are ready.
If this one doesn't go into OT, since I'm doing a good job of jinxing things.
Yeah. 51-48. Make it 49. Hit all 3. Big free throws.
Tough thing to do.
Pass ahead. Kane to the hoop. And in. Kane Evans has 19 points. 53-49. That's a huge basket. That 3 is no good. Rebound grab by Genuine. Clopton runs out the clock. They're going to the championship in their home tournament. The 1 seed survives the 5 seed. Clopton moving on over Winfield 53-49. And before we head to the post game, let's send it back to the other gym for a quick Eagle 102 game break.
It is a 22-point lead for Monroe City with 2:34 left to play here in the fourth quarter. It is a running clock, and Silex is just trying to sink some shots and make some good things happen as they've had a lot of turnovers and they've fouled quite a bit tonight, but both sides have had quite a few fouls. But right now it is a 20-point lead as Silex was able to put a basket up. So a 20-point lead for Monroe City. 58-38, 2:09 left in the fourth quarter. It's been an Eagle 102 game break.
Our final in this one, Clopton 53 and Winfield 49. Back with a quick post game after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 post-game show is coming up.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, "The sweetest fruits of life come from serving others." And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
53-49, Clopton grabs the win over Winfield into the championship game against either Ellsbury or Louisiana. That one was exciting.
It is, and is it wrong to say that I'm already looking forward to maybe them matching up against each other at the Bowling Green tournament?
That would be fun. That would be fun for sure. 53-49, our final scoring numbers. 22 points for Brady Creech in defeat for Winfield, 11 for Micah Burke, 6 points for Peter Nickel, held him down pretty good tonight. Caden Kyman had 4 points, 4 points for Logan Keel, and 2 points for Sean Nickel, and that's the scoring for Winfield. For the Hawks, only one player in double figures. That was Kane Evans with 19. 8 points for Tyler Kuntz, 7 for Jordan Genowine, 6 each for Cash Evans and Chase Hall, 4 points for Jason Hain, and 3 for Josh Harvey. He was a nice little spark there when he came into the ball game.
He was.
Used sparingly tonight as Clopton wins 53-49 to get into that tournament championship game. So not a dominating win like they had in the opening round, but a solid win, a team win here tonight for the Hawks. They overcame a bit of sloppiness and had to deal with a very aggressive
Winfield team.
Yeah, Winfield defense, and they survive and make it into the championship game.
We'll wait and see if that chip that's on their shoulder now from this one carries over to Saturday night, that championship game.
That's for sure. And who will they face? Either Ellsbury or Louisiana. We'll start the pregame show for that one after this on Eagle 102.
Clopton tournament coverage brought to you by